It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Thursday, the 14th of January. I'm Michael Groff. Dry and warmer weather takes over here across the southwest for the next few days. High temperatures around 10 degrees above average. But then a big change in the weather pattern coming in here next week. We turn windy, cooler, and there is the potential for some rain, perhaps even significant rain and mountain snow. So let's talk about it. First, yesterday we hit 67 degrees for the afternoon high. 38 was the morning low. That's not too far away from where we ought to be for this time of year. And as we take a look outside right now, here at 7:20 a.m., clear sky to begin this day, sitting at 44 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point at 17, relative humidity 33%. The winds are light and the barometer is steady. Temperatures out there this morning, the cool spot 29 at Fort McDowell, 32 at Goldfield, 37 at Gilbert. Many locations in the upper 30s to middle 40s through the metro. Taking a look across the country, we've got a major winter storm going on across the northern plain states. Very windy conditions and blizzard conditions there. Meanwhile, a 588 ridge to the west of us, and that's going to spell out a warming trend under a dry northwesterly flow. Temperatures well above average for the next few days. The main storm track stays to the north of us, but a big change is just around the corner. Here is that watch warning map, and yes, blizzard warnings for parts of Minnesota, South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, and a lot of issues with high winds across the Great Plains and some winter storm warnings thrown in there as well. How about some more freezing fog advisories across parts of Alabama? Lots of problems with bridge icing there again today. Convective Outlook, no organized severe weather. In fact, no thunder expected across the contiguous United States. And here's the Precipitation Outlook. This is valid through next Thursday morning from the WPC. Numbers are coming up here across Arizona. Now rain amounts in Phoenix generally between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch. And there is the potential that we could see more than that. A lot of uncertainty here, but we'll talk about it as we dive into modeling. Here we go. The GFS, the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Now in the short term, the weather is very straightforward. High pressure building in from the west, a northwesterly flow aloft. Rather high amplitude pattern in place. So down at the surface, sunny and warmer today. High temperatures in the mid-70s. Could see some breezes across the lower Colorado River Valley today, but not a whole lot of wind for us here in Phoenix. Tonight, the sky is clear, but the air mass remains very dry, so overnight lows drop into the upper 30s in the cooler pockets, low to mid-40s in the urban core. And then tomorrow, sunny, warm, highs mid-70s. The warmest desert spots of southeast California and southwest Arizona may just get to around 80 degrees, perhaps even the low 80s. Pretty much the same deal on Saturday and Sunday. Highs mid-70s each day. The sky remains sunny to mostly sunny and the air mass dry. Now as we go to Monday, this is where things start to change. We still have a very high amplitude pattern going on across North America, but we are starting to see it retrograde or back up, kind of move the opposite direction. We see the ridge to the west sliding a little bit further to the west, and a shortwave trough is dropping into the interior west north of Arizona. And what this means for us is an increase in breezes by Monday afternoon. Clouds start to pick up too. We'll start the day out sunny. We turn partly sunny in the afternoon. High temperatures should still get into the low 70s, so a rather mild day here. But then as we go to Tuesday, more specifically, this is Tuesday night at 8 o'clock off of the GFS. And look what happens now. That aforementioned short wave drops south-southwestward across Arizona and now is off the Southern California coast as a very deep cold core upper low. And there is good model agreement on the idea of a cutoff low forming over the greater Southwest. But exactly where and when it develops, well, we just don't know that yet. But taking this model at face value, yes, a very dynamic low just to the south-southeast of San Diego by Tuesday evening, and a highly diffluent flow aloft. This is the vorticity chart, and you can see a very potent system now with plenty of moisture advection if that verifies, and we would have lots of rain, widespread rain, heavy at times, maybe a few thunderstorms, and some mountain snow thrown in there. But this is just one model run. This is by no means an official forecast, but the models are trending toward a wetter, colder, and more dynamic solution for the Southwest. So very interesting to see how this plays out. As for the day on Tuesday, right now I'm just tailoring the forecast around a partly sunny sky, a slight chance of an afternoon or evening shower, and high temperatures much cooler. And I think that's the message we should take away from this, no matter how it plays out rainfall-wise, is that we will see breezy to locally windy conditions and much cooler temperatures by the early and middle part of next week. Highs going below average once again. Here's Wednesday. The GFS still has this low here over the southwest, with widespread rain, mountain snow, maybe a few thunderstorms. Here's a week from today. This is Thursday, the 21st. And the GFS still has the low over us, with unsettled conditions continuing, cool temperatures, scattered showers, mountain snow. And then as we look out 10 days, this is Saturday the 23rd, we still have troughing over the western states, and that would mean a continuation of below average temperatures and the potential of unsettled weather. All right, let's take a look at rainfall here in Phoenix over the next couple of weeks, coming off of the European ensemble, and a pretty big model spread here. You've got some of the members that show basically nothing, others up there well over an inch to 2.5 inches. The ensemble mean is around a ½ inch. And a pretty similar story here for the GFS ensemble. It's actually a little more aggressive. The ensemble mean here is 1 inch. The control member is over 1.5 inches. I see one member that's over 3 inches of rain and a couple more that are up around 2 inches. So obviously there are a number of different solutions that could play out here, as is always the case when we're talking about a cutoff low. And we'll have a better idea on how that plays out as we get deeper into the weekend and early next week. Let's take a look at temperatures coming off of the national blend of models. We're in the 70s today through the weekend, and then highs coming down next week, perhaps even more so than what's shown here. That really depends on how that weather pattern plays out and whether or not we get precipitation. We will see. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, and click that notification bell so that whenever a brand new video is posted, you'll get the notice. Your comments, questions, and suggestions always encouraged as well. I thank you so much for watching. It's always appreciated. You guys be safe out there and have yourselves a sensational Thursday.